are you to play with Chris Paul?
I'm really excited. Done obviously a lot of good things with this game. And he's got to a point in his life that I'd like to get to myself. So I got a lot of things to learn from him, and I'll do so.
Shai, Chris said that when you got traded to the Thunder, he sent you some words of encouragement via text, and then kind of smiled and said, and then we just became teammates a few days later. So what was that time like, and what did Chris mean to you in those moments when your NBA career was kind of in flux at the moment?
Yeah, it was big. A guy like Chris, guy you grow up watching, giving you words of advice and kind of builds your confidence a little bit. But yeah, like I said, he's been through so much in his 14, 15 years in the NBA. I can only learn so much.
What's it like being back with Hamidou on the same team with him?
Yeah, it'll be really fun. Playing with Hamid in college was exciting. Obviously, he's a really good athlete, and a guy he's easy to play with. And we'll have a little connection. I'll know his tendencies, he'll know mine, so it'll be fun out there.
Shai, what kind of, to your right, sorry, what kind of advantages or assets do you guys have defensively heading into this season? What type of team do you guys think you can be on that end of the floor?
Yeah, I think we could be really good defensively. Got a lot of guys with length and athleticism, and obviously those two things help a lot. And then the rest just comes down to willingness too. I think we got guys that are willing to compete and really play hard at the end of the floor, so I think we'll be good.
Shai, I know y'all haven't started camp and got into a lot of practices yet, but just from the little time that you've had with Billy and some of the players, what are some of the differences you're seeing from how you were utilized with the Clippers as a rookie and how you think your role is going to be this season in your second season?
Yeah, we haven't really done too much structure-wise, so I can't really answer that question. But as far as playing with my teammates, I feel comfortable out there, getting to those guys better and better every day, and it's been fun.
Yeah, Shai, you with the Clippers last year, you were on a team that nobody thought a lot of going into the season. Then they trade Tobias Harris at mid-year, and everybody thinks it's tank mode. You don't tank. You have a successful year, scare the Warriors in the playoffs. Any similarities to what you've seen here? Losing Westbrook, losing George, people don't have the Thunder very high. Is it the same kind of script that you can follow with surprising the league?
Yeah, I guess you can say so. But personally, I try not to worry about everything the league says or the media says in terms of things like tanking and stuff like that and expectations for us. I think if we just focus on ourselves, try to get better every day and play the best of our ability and as hard as we can, and it'll take us where it takes us, whether that be the playoffs, not the playoffs, the finals run, you never know.
All right, Shai, you're from Toronto, just got done playing in LA. How big of a culture shock is it to be in Oklahoma City, and what are some things you've enjoyed so far?
It's actually not that much of a difference from Lexington, where I obviously went to school, and it reminds me a lot like that, being the fans are really behind their team and stuff like that. So yeah, I've kind of been a little bit used to it, and it'll be fun.
Shai, Billy mentioned that there might be a time where you, Dennis, and Chris are all on the floor at the same time, and Dennis talked about how that's obviously exciting, but just from your perspective as a rookie, your experience in the NBA, what are the challenges of having three primary ball handlers on the floor? Even though your game is incredibly versatile, Dennis can be versatile as well. I mean, what are the challenges that go into having three guys that can handle the ball on the floor at the same time?
As I've grown as a player, it doesn't become more of a challenge. It becomes more of like a weapon almost. Guys, you can take breaks off the ball and things like that, and not have a deficit team wise. But yeah, playing with guys that are versatile and willing to come off the ball and play as well on the ball is really fun. It almost makes the game easier.
Hey Shai, so last season you were a rookie role player on a veteran-laden team, and this season you're probably more expected to take more of a leadership role as the season progresses. Can you tell me maybe where your mindset is heading into this season, maybe with that role in your mind?
Personally, just attack every day the same. Just try to be the best me that I can be, whether that be practice, games, whatever it is. And then still continue to be who I am, whether that role changes or not, and not worry about that. And then everything else will take care of itself.
Obviously, you're new to the area. Most people don't know who you are, but can you just talk about what got you into basketball? What, I guess, was the passion that made you decide to take this path?
Yeah, the ball was put in my hands at a really young age from my dad. And then from there, I just fell in love with it, I guess, and ran with it. But yeah, the game's been good to me.
Were there any other sports that you were into, or is it always basketball?
For the most part, basketball. I played soccer at a really young age, but it's been mostly basketball.
From following you on social media, it's pretty clear you have a fashion sense. Where does that come from, and when did you start getting into it, I guess?
I honestly I like shopping my whole life, really. Whether it be going to the mall and getting toys or whatever it is, depending on the age, obviously. And then I guess the stage I'm at, it's a lot more accessible, so I just ran with it.
There's a lot of uncertainty with the future of this team, but there's kind of a feel that you're the foundational piece this team will build around. Do you take pride in that? Do you believe in the future of this team and just the organization, and with Russ and PG now out the door?
Yeah, I feel like this organization's in a good spot to get better. Obviously, having a lot of picks through the work in the summer, and then having guys on the team that are talented and I think have something to prove. So that's always a good thing. And I think this organization, they've obviously done it in the past with guys like Russell, Kevin, and James. So I think they know what it takes and they know how to do it, and it's only a matter of time.
Back on the soccer thing, was that something that you still are into? Do you still follow it, or did that fall by the wayside as you got older?
Like I'll play soccer video games and stuff like that, but I don't really keep up with it.